Dave Brower standing by with a special guest who might have something to say about the namesake of this afternoon's first race at Dewey Cheatham and Howe.
That could be correct. And, of course, we're talking about trainer-driver Ray Schnittker, who we welcome to the stage here at the Red Mile on opening day. Ray, thanks so much for taking a couple of moments to speak with us. We know you have a good time out here. You're one of the most fun guys in the business, in my opinion. But when you return to the Red Mile here, it's got to bring back a lot of special memories going back to Dewey Cheatham and Howe and the Futurity.
Yeah, actually, the Futurity, I was just telling Dave earlier that I was sitting last, 9th and 10th. I had to make it happen in the race. Brian Sears was driving him. I was 4th over, bad spot, and Brian just kind of laughing at me. He looks over, he's going to win anyways. And he did. He come off the last turn, dead last, and still won.
Now, as a great horseman that you are, I want you to explain something to me. Every time I've ever come here to Lexington, I always notice how the horses just seem to relax when they get here. Can you add on to that a little bit?
I think a little bit that horses' feet bother them a lot more than we think. And they come to this clay, limestone type deal, and just hitting the ground, they're not in pain at all, and I think they just go fast.
It's a long stakes season when you're developing babies. What's your biggest challenge to getting them to perform to their maximum ability?
I think a lot of it is just keeping them fresh all year and just don't get carried away, training them very hard, kind of just pointing them for every race. But it's a lot like you're in the North American Cup or the hemp or something like that, not getting carried away early in the season because it is a long season.
In your history, you've had a lot of horses that maybe you had some problems with, back in New York, et cetera, et cetera. How many have you had that suddenly woke up when they got here?
Well, I had a horse called Matchstick Man. He won twice, I think, and paid like $100 here. It was amazing. He had tiny little feet. I think he just, the track made him a good horse.
Okay, definitely one of the good stories there, and I'm sure there are many more. We look forward to a lot of other horsemen giving us some good answers to that question. Now, next week, we've got the Lexington Selected Yearling Sale here. Now, what is your strategy as a buyer? What are you looking for in a colt or a filly?
Well, I was just out of Kentuckiana. They had a whole bunch of very good horses. I think it's, I hope I'm just lucky, actually. But, you're looking for an athletic horse. I hate little horses. I always look for size, and after that, you got to get lucky and get the right holder.
How many farms do you visit in the days leading up to the sale?
I usually go to most of the farms and get a list, and I go and come. The ones I really like, I come back at the sale and look at it again.
Now, not only will you be a potential buyer next week, but you're going to be a seller too. In fact, you just told me you've got 3 in on opening night.
Yes, I got one with Blue Chip out of Make It Blue Chip. It's a Chapter 7 colt. Supposed to be outstanding. She's a half sister. The mare's a half sister to Spider Blue Chip. So I'm thinking that thing could sell very well. I got one out of Munis Blue Chip. It's a what does he buy? Father Patrick filly, really nice looking. And the last one is out of a sister to Huntsville who could fly, couldn't breathe that good. Beaches of Cheyenne, and it's always be Mickey filly. She's outstanding.
Having 3 in on opening night, does that raise the pressure level a little bit?
Not at all. I actually shouldn't buy any and just take the vacation for the rest of the year and keep the money.
We know you're not going to do that, though, right?
No.
Listen, let's give a little recap of your New York Sire Stakes Night of Champions, which was held up at Batavia Downs this year. You won not 1, but you won 2 of the big finals.
Yeah, I had a horse called Hick from French Lick. It was kind of lame last year. Come back outstanding. Just a tough horse. And then I had another horse called Cigar and Port, who we named after Charlie Iannazzo, because when we'd go out to a restaurant, he'd always have port, and then he'd go out and smoke a cigar.
Yeah,
so
we miss Charlie.
Good. Yeah, he was a good guy.
We do miss Charlie. Any chance of seeing either of those horses race here over the next few weeks?
No, I didn't make them eligible. They're in the Simpson on Sunday. One's on Sunday and one's a week from Sunday, and at Chester.
Well, we know you didn't come empty-handed, so who will we see racing for Mr. Schnittker over the next few weeks?
I got a mare called Jezzy's Legacy out of Jezzy, who was an outstanding mare. Raced real hard at the Meadows. Should be a pretty good horse. And then I got Captain Groovy, who was very good early. Had basically a sinus infection, and I think he'll be pretty good here. He's winning like 3 or 4 around 52.
All right, everybody's got their favorite Lexington traditions. Favorite restaurant?
I'll tell you what, I'm starting to like Tony's. And the only thing I wanted to add, I think I bought the first beer of the day.
We'll hold that up and show it to everybody.
Yeah. So,
are you a bourbon guy too? Do you ever get into the bourbon?
We'll drink anything if we got a drink.
That's what I like to hear. My kind of guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Schnittker here. Always one of the most fun people to talk to, whether it's here Ohio, New York, or New Jersey. Ray, have fun the rest of the week. Good luck with whatever you're racing, and I guess good luck at the sale, too.
Yeah, we'll definitely have fun. I don't know about the rest of the deal.
All right, Ray Schnittker, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys. We are nearing it on post time for this.
Fun.